Good morning, everyone. So I've decided to do another update, showing some of the things, how I've set up my personal domino and how I'm going to, I've made a couple of changes to it. I had seen a lot of great haul videos, got a couple of items that I thought were really useful, so I do appreciate those videos, but I also really like to look at what's inside the Filofax and how people are using it to try and pick up good tips, anything that can save me time and money. I'm all game for. So I'm going to show you what I have right here. So it's my personal domino with a little keychain here. I'm going to open that up. So this is what it's looking like right now on the inside. First thing I'll start with are the pens that I'm using as they're scattered around. My first pen here is a Bic. They come in like an entire package of like 20 pens for, I don't know, $5 at Staples right now. They actually write really smooth, and they fit in any pen holder. As you can see, it's so tiny that it clips right there, and you don't even, when I fold it, it's not significant at all. It doesn't make a big deal, so I really like that. And then I have my Frixon pen, which is unbelievable. Love that. I'm using that to write most things in my calendar. And then this one is the RT, Inkjoy Papermate 100. Again, I like that because it slides right into the pen holder, but it does write really smooth. So I'm liking that. So the biggest update I want to show you on this is my calendar. And first I'm going to show you what inspired the change in my calendar. I had been using, let me come over here. Let's see, there's my month. I had been using a day per page like this for a while, but it was a lot of extra space and I missed looking at my week. So love the notes, can't look at my week, so that's not fun. So then I went back to these pages, which is, it would be a week for 2 pages. This is hectic. I just can't stay organized. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like to use it. I feel like it would make sense, and it doesn't. So I'm going to show you what inspired my creation here. First thing, I loved this. I've had these, I think, in 2006, I was using these a lot. I liked it because it was very easy when you could write this way. You didn't run into rings. I just felt like I had more space to write, maybe because I wasn't holding it this way and I wasn't falling off the edge so quickly. So I like that. But again, it's still a week at a view, small weekends, which don't work for me. So it was a good concept, but it just didn't work. I've also tried, which you guys have seen in my videos, open this up here. I have also tried Franklin Covey. Love this for appointments. That's excellent. Remove that. But down here, to-dos that's insane. And there's a lot more kind of real estate for appointments than I need. Like, I kind of need a mixture. This was great because it did have the notes back here, but then they weren't right in front of my face at a quick glance. So when I was booking appointments, if I had a huge amount of to-dos on that day, then I wouldn't want to book up with appointments. And it was, not all in one quick glance. So that wasn't great. And I'm not Franklin Covey has some great setups, but I really love that thin, light paper of Filofax. So this, I really like the two, but for different reasons. The next one I'm going to show you is an action day. And the next one here, let me open to a good example. Okay. This was my action day planner. So I had a lot of places for notes. I had places for, who to email. I would keep lists down here. So even later on, like here, I had attendance for my classes, my schedule. This is a phenomenal setup. I love it, but it's a wire bound. It's not a Filofax. I couldn't even really punch the pages into something. I'm not sure if they would even fit in an A5. But so this was closer. I've been in this for 2.5 years, actually, and I really liked it. But and it did have a lot of note pages in the back, but still, not a Filofax. I really like the Filofax. I like the cover on it, the extra pockets, and just kind of the feel of it. This was close. So what I did is I looked at the pages that I had. I had a lot of different calendars, and I had a calendar left over from school where it was a very small view of the week with notes. So I could, write down the days I have quizzes and what project was due, and then on the left side, and then on the right side, I'd write notes about that. So what I did here, let me actually take this out. So what I did here was I took the 1 week, let me open to a page without the calendar so you can see this a little better. I took the 1 week per page with notes, and I put white out and got rid of where it listed the day of the week 5 times in like 5 different languages. It's not really relevant for me with notes. I did this, and the way I'm using it now, go to this page, is I turn it that way. And by doing it that way, I can list, sorry, it's blurry. I can list all of my appointments, all the days are evenly spaced, and I can just write them down in a chronological order. I can see my week layout. So the mornings are up there, mid-afternoon, evenings. I just lay it out like that. And then I have all my notes on this side. Also, it just dawned on me that I could do that. I'm like, what a great idea. Now, when I first started to blank out the extra days here, I was using an old whiteout. So since I bought this at Staples, it was 2 of them in a pack. They're supposed to be $4. I think they were $1. It's back to school sale. So I got this, and the color comes out, as I'll show you back here, much whiter. You can barely even see it. So this is how I've decided to organize my day, my week. So I've got my week at a view here, and then here I've got notes, my Post-its here, things that I can flip around and move. I really liked it. I have my class attendance, things I need to buy, things I need to pay, who I need to call, who I need to email, a couple of to-dos. This is a note I need to speak with one of the parents of my students about. So, and then I do use the clear ruler, which I do attach things to, and a picture of my nephew. I'll talk about this in a second, but it seems to work out great. I'm really liking it. Granted, it's only been, this week I did set it up. I blanked them out for the rest of the year. I think I really like it. So I found a compromise blending the best of a lot of calendars I liked. And it was great because I wasn't sure what kind of calendar I wanted this year. So unfortunately, I have a lot of them. I bought them when they were on sale. I have 2 days per page, a week per page, a week per 2, everything under the sun. So I figured if I used it and messed with it and tried it, why not? If it doesn't work, that's fine. But if it works, that would be great. So that's what I'm doing. So on a further note, the other objects that I have here that I want to show you are this. This right here is a self-laminating page, and this is what it looks like. I got this. It's a self-seal laminating pouch. You just kind of open it up, put the picture in, close it up, and then I punched it. And I also slid it here, so it's just like the ruler. You can pop it in and out and move it from week to week really easily. It's my nephew. Just makes me smile to look at, which is part of when I have to look at all my craziness. I love having something nice. So that's good. This here is a Post-it brand mustache. Kind of looks like angel wings at the same time. I don't know. I liked it because it's narrow, so if I wanted to put it in one of those, it would fit. It can go on top of my ruler without taking up too much space this way. And those are the Post-its. So those are the bow ties. These are the mustaches. I like these, and I also like that they stick in the center. This lifts up and this lifts up, so this part is sticking, and I really like that, and I'm going to show you why. Because I was at Target and I bought these because I saw it on somebody else's haul video. I'm like, how cute, different sizes, different shapes. It's $1, that's great. But what I don't like is after you pick them up, they peel up. The sticky stuff, the adhesive is not strong enough. They don't stay stuck down. Everything peels up. I don't like that. If I put a Post-it note on, I want it to stay. I want to be able to read what's on it. you know, I don't mind decorating, but if it's not functional, then it doesn't matter. Then it becomes a waste of time. And the whole point of my Filofax is to organize and save me time. So those I consider kind of a fail, not liking them. This is another one from Target that I got. The adhesive area is a little bigger, so that works a little bit better. But again, same problem. The adhesive is not awesome, doesn't really stay. So those are okay, but I'm really a fan of Post-it. I think I'm just going to kind of keep rolling with the Post-its. Mind you, the Post-its I do use for, I use them everywhere. I mean, I'll throw them on the outside cover of my Filofax. I use them all the time for everything, including my school books. Last semester I had 14 textbooks. They were covered, but the way I use my Post-its actually spread throughout my class. They love the idea of summarizing information to a portable place to put from your notebook to your textbook to a study guide. So Post-its have saved me time, and I like that. The other update I did here was I have a checkbook holder. I cannot remember, it's not labeled who this is by. It's either got to be like Day Runner or Filofax, but it says checkbook back there. So I took this checkbook cover and I just covered it in a little bit of washi tape just to make it pop a little bit. Something fun and nice. It's really convenient to have it in here. That's kind of the back side. So I have that. I really do like that. And just to show you, the washi tape that I've started to use, and I save up my 40% off coupons from Michael's to buy this washi tape I like. It's the Scotch tape brand. I like this because it sticks better, it sticks longer, it doesn't have a waxy film. You can't really tear it, but then I don't get that fuzzy layered edge. I mean, I'd rather cut it to make it more precise anyway. This works and functions like a tape, although you can remove it. You have to be careful, but it is removable. So I've been buying these when you get 40% off. I buy 3-pack, so I have a couple, maybe like 9 rolls in different colors and stuff. This is great. You can write on this with a Sharpie or a pen. A lot of my washi tapes I cannot write on because it kind of bubbles up. It won't absorb. It won't stay put. That, again, doesn't help me. I don't mind decorating, but if I can't make a note on it, if I need to, like I covered up too much calendar space, I want to be able to write on it. So this has been a new discovery for me. I really like it. Again, Michael's, I think like Walmart, things like that. Target has those. So that's really good. So let's see. Oh, the last thing I want to show you here. Let me pull this out. And I'm going to flip through this section really quickly. I'm just going to give you a quick glance and then make it go away. So if I'm right here, there you go. That is my collection of logins and such like that. And I've printed it out on paper, and I'll show you the paper that I'm using. I'm using the Filofax Personal Organizer white laser paper. I think it's $10 for this pack. I've had this pack, I don't know, a couple years now, never really used it. Finally started using it this year. I figured I was just going to have it to write on. I don't know even why I bought it in the beginning, but I did, and now I'm really glad. So what I did here is on my Post-it here, I do a landscape. I put it in a 3-column kind of pamphlet setting, and I push the right border out kind of by a third because you need to. My margins are, the top is 0.5, the bottom's 2, the right's 0.5, and the left is 1. I'm sure there's a variety of other combinations that work. This did work for me. And then I would print it, flip it over, print on the other side. So when you have a lot of information that's not going to change that much, it would look really hectic on a white lined page from Filofax, as they are very skinny. It's like college ruled times 10 how narrow those spaces are. This is a great way of having a lot of information. So certain things like my winter packing list, my summer packing list, I kind of do the same trips in the summer and same in the winter, writing down like a core things that I want to pack. I'm going to type it up. When it comes to directions and other things, I'm going to type it up, print it up, and put it in. So I like that. This paper is a tad bit thicker than like the regular lined paper, but I'm glad because hopefully it'll be a little bit more durable because I'm going to keep those in there for a long time. That information doesn't really change. So it's a great way of doing that. So anyhow, I think that's all I had to show you. Oh, and with that laminated page I showed you in the beginning, I used that here as well. They comes in another size. This is a larger size. This is the actual height. It does not come down to the bottom fully. I'm okay with that. It did come out wider and I trimmed it. So in the end of the day, I tried to hole punch close to where this was already hole punched. But what I would probably do if I had this was center it a little bit more and get the spacing right. But due to the punches on the picture, you know, I just kind of went with it. It was kind of a testing thing for me. In terms of my domino, I cut off the pen loop because it was just irritating me. It was in the wrong place and the insides ripped open so the pen wouldn't even go through. So this pen loop is from Staples and I put it upside down so it would be on the back side of my pocket. So I like that. And that's pretty much it. The domino's working great. I love the big pockets in the back as well as the big pocket in the front. With this, I just throw in some business cards, and I do right here have an auto body shop car if somebody need to call, and I threw a couple of the mustache Post-its on, so they're really quick to grab at. My other Post-its that are on the go are right here, transparencies. These are the 2" by 2". I cut them in half, and then I have this, random notes, and then these are from Barnes & Noble's. Love them. They fit inside my columns of my new calendar. They're see-through. You can move them around a lot. I really like that. Here's also an example. This was my syllabus. I printed it out. All my homework assignments, when things are due. That's a great summary. So instead of handwriting all of this, again, waste of time, I printed this and it worked out great. So that's everything. I hope you've enjoyed the tour and my updates. I hope any of these suggestions or reviews of products will help you. So that's all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.